Most European automakers are grappling with overcapacity, but Jaguar Land Rover is one of the few to be thinking about how to increase production. Joining me now is Jaguar Land Rover CEO Ralf Speth. Mr. Speth, thanks for talking to us today. Not many clouds on your horizon just now. I guess margins may be the only worry. They are under some pressure. Is that your biggest concern at the moment?
No, at the end of the day we increased volume by 40% over the last months, and the resulting financial figures and ratios are very solid. And we introduced two very, very special cars, the iconic Range Rover in all aluminium and the F-Type sports car, so we look cautiously optimistic in the future.
Okay, we'll get on to the new products and future products just in a second, but would you care to offer any prediction on margins for the coming year?
Yeah, I guess we try to do both. Restructure, think about the margin and the cost management, and go for growth. And in doing it simultaneously, we really achieve leading-edge results.
Okay, now, as you say, new models launched today. You're also reportedly thinking of moving into yet more segments. Can you tell us what product segments you're eyeing beyond the Range Rover, beyond the F-Type?
Yeah, you know, with the big product portfolio, there are a lot of open areas for Jaguar Land Rover. And we test every and each one. But we can't occupy every and each niche.
When you think about the brand and developing the brand, I mean, how do you ensure that when you do think about new models, you don't do anything to dilute the brand that you have?
We make right from the beginning sure that the attributes, the specification really keep the DNA, the spirit behind the brand and the product. And we have therefore also the luxury of two design directors, of two brand directors. Absolutely make sure that we keep these DNA.
You talk about maintaining the DNA. Some reports suggest that you would like the next XJ, your flagship saloon, to be a bit more like a Mercedes S-Class, but with a Jaguar badge on it. Is that something you'd accept? Are the talk of a bit of a boardroom row about the next XJ something you'd accept?
No, absolutely not. We don't look to the left nor to the right. We really go our own way and keep the own Jaguar spirit in the Jaguar products.
So what could you tell us about future developments on the XJ? Is that the next item on the agenda?
The XJ has just been launched, and therefore it's not at the highest priority at all at the moment.
When you look back at some of Jaguar's previous attempts to expand into other niches, the X-Type, for example, wasn't perceived as the greatest success in your history. What lessons would you learn from, say, a product like the X-Type?
The answer is in principle quite simple. It's not only the question what you do, but also the issue how you do it. And therefore, prior we step in now and we define new segments, we really want to define clearly what we do and how we will do it.
What about is the Range Rover as upmarket as you're ever going to go, the current one?
The current Range Rover is sensational, stiffer, stronger, less fuel consumption, less emissions, and a drivability which is sensational. Can we go more upmarket? A further opportunity, yes.
So with a development of the Range Rover?
I said it's a theoretical option to go upmarket. Again, vertically or horizontally we can improve and we can expand the product portfolio.
Just looking at demand more generally, we have had some suggestions, for example in China, that luxury demand is softening. What is your outlook for demand in the luxury sector, particularly in China, but more generally as well?
Starting with my general, overall I guess we are cautiously optimistic with a very, very strong product portfolio, with a good product substance, that we can continue the growth. Specifically on China, I'm quite sure that China will overcome weaknesses and the inner strength of China will also help to grow further. China is already the biggest market on earth for the automotive industry, and it will...
Are you expecting a hard landing in China that could change things?
Personally, not at all. So I expect really that we can continue and they will grow also in the future.